Hello, friends. Myself Smita, and our today's topic is sales order processing. See, the revenue generation always starts from receiving the order from the customer. When we receive the order from the customer, it is sales order for us, and we execute the same. Means we deliver the goods according to the order made by our customer. We provide goods to the customer. If the goods get rejected, we get them back. That is rejection in is the voucher that we create. We provide sales invoice for the goods sold. Then we create a credit note if the goods return after invoice. And then we receive the money from debtor. So this is the sales order processing. And we one by one we will go through all the vouchers in Tally. So this is the cycle, sales cycle. First, we provide quotation to the customers. If our quotation is selected by the customer, he orders the goods. Means for us, it is sales order. After getting this sales order, we deliver the goods to the customer. And while delivering the goods, we send a delivery note. It's a document that we send along with the goods. After delivering the goods, the stock get checked by the customer. If the customer finds it not as per the order, then in that case, that customer rejects the goods. And for this, rejection in is the voucher which we pass. Then, whatever we have sold, for that we raise invoice. It is known as a sales invoice for us. After issuing the invoice, if the customer returns the goods, then it is known as a credit note for us. We enter the goods returned after sales invoice in the way of credit note. And then whatever we have sold, and after deducting the rejected credit notes or the amount that is in the credit note, the amount which is outstanding we receive from the data. So receipt from the data. This is what the sales cycle is. So let's start solving the sales cycle. We have the example. We have received an order from Novelty Mobile Shopee for 5 pieces of Galaxy M33 at the rate of 25,000, 5 pieces of MI A3 26,500, and 8 pieces of LG 4K Ultra HD 35,600. So we have received the order from the customer Novelty Mobile Shopee. Now let's start solving this question. First of all, we need to create two ledgers, that is sales ledger and the debtors ledger or the customer ledger. So we will start creating the sales ledger. We are in the Tally. Our company name is Royal Garments Private Limited. Okay, now we will create the ledgers. Create ledger sales account. We have already there. Just a minute. I will alter the same. We have already created the same in the last sessions. Create, ledger sales account. Yes, we have this. Just a minute. Sales account. So sales account, under sales account, inventory values are affected. This question should appear on your screen. If this question does not appear to your screen, just press F12, configure this sales account, and what you have to enable is this use inventory allocation for ledger. This question, if it is enabled, press Ctrl A. You will find this question, inventory value are affected. Press yes for this. Type of ledger at present not applicable. Cost center are not required, so I am keeping this no. One sales ledger We have created this ledger. Now the next is novelty mobile Shopee account. This is our data. So I will create a new ledger. Go to creation of ledger, novelty mobile Shopee. This is our data, data, sorry, sundry data, and we need to maintain bill by bill details. Yes, we need all these questions to be enabled. Rest of the things will be as it is. Provide address. Suppose novelty mobile Shopee is in Nagpur, which is in Maharashtra. Pin code. At present, I'm not entering the details. Enter, enter. So we have created the two ledgers, sales account and the customer's account. That is novelty mobile Shopee. Next, we will create a sales order. So what do you mean by sales order? What type of document it is? It is a document that received from the customer for selling the goods or delivering the specified goods item at desired prices. The customer delivers the document mentioning which stock they want, which goods they want, at what price, everything. So this document is sales order for us. For that customer, it is a purchase order, but for us, from our point of view, it is a sales order, and we enter it through sales order voucher. How to create that voucher? Go to gateway of Tally, vouchers. This is special type of voucher. So press F10 and then type sales order or press Control F8. If you are creating sales order for the first time, Control F8 would not work. You have to activate it for the first time. So sales order, let's create. Go to voucher, click on F10. Now type sales order. See, sales order is now listed in order vouchers. Enter. For the first time, we are creating the sales order voucher. That's why we need to activate it. Press Y, yes from the keyboard. Now, come to the question. This is our question. Okay. Now, sales order. Suppose sales order is ordered on 1st of July. Okay. The party name. What is the name of the party? We will press bar and it is novelty mobile Shopee. We have already created. Now on the second screen, it asks for the order details and dispatch detail. So what is the modes or terms of payment that you can enter? Other references, terms of delivery within 30 days of order or by road, whatever the terms that decided between we and that our customer, we can enter those terms. Dispatch through, then destination will be what? Carrier name, agent, bill of lading, lorry receipt number, everything we can enter over here. Then the next screen appears is party details. Again here, the name of the buyer, its mailing name, address, state and country needs to be entered. Now it is asking for the order. So this is our sales order. So I'm using the initials SO 01, enter. Sales ledger will be sales account. Now one by one we will enter the goods. So 5 pieces of Galaxy M33 25,000. Galaxy M33 due on so and so date. Now here we need to select the go down. As we are selling 5 goods, the order is for 5 goods. From which go down we are selling, from which go down we are delivering the goods, you can select. So I have 8 pieces in Shastri Road go down. I'm selecting that go down 5 and the rate is 25,000. 25,000 per piece. Next, 5 pieces of MI A3 26,500. MI A3. Again, godown needs to be selected. I have those things at NG Road godown. 5 pieces 26,500. Next is 8 pieces of LG 4K Ultra HD 35,600. 8 pieces. You can sell from any godown or you can have your own preference. So I am arranging it from Shastri Road godown 8 and the rate is 35,600. 35,600. So after creating all, after selecting all the items for sales order, give narration, win, sales order raised. Enter. Now, next part is checking sales order summary. Go to display, go to gateway of tally, display more reports, statement of inventory, sales order outstanding. So let's check the report. Go to get display more reports, statement of inventory, sales order outstanding. You can check it group wise, category wise, item wise, group wise, ledger wise, stock group wise, and all the orders. If I want to check all the orders, here are the list of orders. The order is one, but there are 3 items. That's why it is showing separate for each and every item. So date of the order is 1st of July. Order number is so and so for this 3 goods, stock items. Next. Now, as we have received the order, now we will deliver the goods. The goods gets delivered along with the document, which is known as a delivery note. It is a challan that we give to the customer. It is a document issued by us, that is supplier, while delivering the goods as per the sales order. And how to create this delivery note? Gateway of tally, vouchers, select F10, then type delivery note or Alt F8. And for the first time, if you are entering the delivery note, you have to activate the same. Another alternate option is Alt G, create voucher delivery note. So let's start entering the voucher. This is other voucher. I will type delivery note or Alt F8. This is for the first time. That's why we need to activate it. Press Y or yes from your keyboard. Suppose on the next day, that is on 2nd July, we supplied the goods. See, by default, it is giving challan number as 1. Okay. Now, what I want to configure this with challan number also. Wait, just a minute. What we have to do, I'm closing this delivery note. First, I will alter the voucher type, delivery note. And I will change this method of vouchering to manual one. What I did, I selected, I need to alter. So select alter voucher type. We have different types of voucher, out of which we need to change delivery note voucher, and method of numbering should be automatic, was by default. Now we will change it to manual one and press Ctrl A. See the difference. Before, just now when we opened that delivery note, it was showing delivery note number so and so 1 2 3 4 like this. But now it is giving us the space to enter the delivery note number. So this is what very important thing that can be used for tracking purpose. So delivery note number is Challan 01, and as I need to change the date also, press 8 F2 from your keyboard, 2nd July. Okay. Party name, to whom we will supply the goods, to Novelty Mobile Shopee. It is against the purchase order. Select the purchase order. Proper purchase order needs to be selected over here. If there are number of purchase order, select all the purchase orders, then end of list. Here you can enter the details. If you are entered while creating the sales order, the same details will arrive over here. Otherwise, you can change at the time of delivery note. Next, party details, name, address of that party, then sales account. By default, it gets selected as a sales account. As we have selected the order number, it shows all the goods those were there in the order, sales order. So just open each and every item, click on that first item, and here tracking number should be the Challan number which we have supplied as a delivery note number. Never select 1 2 3 4. Here you have to create your own Challan number. So this is Challan number 01 against order number so and so. We will deliver the goods from this godown, 5 pieces at the rate of 25,000. Same thing for each and every item. We need to select the proper tracking number, and keep in mind for delivery note or receipt note, tracking number should always be the Challan number. For third item, tracking number, order number, and details of the quantity. X. Enter. Being goods delivered. Now let's check whether any sales order is pending or not. Say, display more reports. Statement of inventory, sales order outstanding. By any way, there is nothing pending in the sales order. You can check through any type of grouping. Nothing is outstanding. Or you can check all the orders. There is no order which is outstanding. We have delivered the goods. Okay, as we have delivered the goods, you can check the stock summary also. TV, suppose we will check the TV. This LG 4K. See, opening stock was 10. Then we purchased 2, return 2. Then we purchased 6 pieces. Then we had 16 pieces in our stock, after which we sold, means we deliver 8 pieces, and now 8 pieces are in the stock. Next, after delivering the goods, if the customer rejects the good for any reason, due to inferior quality or mismatching, color problem, anything, so goods gets rejected. So in that case, we need to pass the voucher known as rejection in. As we get goods in our factory, once again, it is rejection in voucher. This is the document detailing about the goods returned by the customer. The whatever the goods returned by the customer, we have to give each and every stock item details in this rejection in voucher. If the goods returned by the customer before sales invoice, we use this say rejection in voucher. And how to pass this? Gateway of Tally, voucher F10, type rejection in, or press Ctrl F6. Vouchers F10, rejection there is rejection out voucher, but we want rejection in. So I will continue typing rejections in. Yes, now I got this, the list selected, press enter. First time we are using it, so activate it. Yes. Rejection, suppose on the same date, that is 2nd July. Ledger is name of the customer. A customer's name and address will get placed in the second box. Suppose this 4G LG 4K Ultra 3 pieces rejected by the customer. Here we have to select the Challan number as a tracking number, Shastri Road, and 8 pieces it is showing, but we received them only 3 back. We received 3 pieces back as rejected one. So I'm keeping it 3. If there is any other stock item which gets rejected by the customer, list out it, press enter, give the narration, being stock item rejected by the customer. For any reason, whatever the reason is there, you should mention it in the narration. Enter. Escape. Now once again we will check the stock summary. TV, 4G Ultra, 4G, 4, LG 4G Ultra. So I will press July month. See. For the July month, I'm checking the entries. See, we delivered 8 pieces, out of which 3 pieces we returned back. We received back. So we have 11 pieces in our stock. For other reports, go to display more reports, statement of inventory. Now it will show sales order outstanding as 3 pieces were returned back to us. We can still deliver them. Enter, enter. Suppose it's TV. This is the 3 item. These are the 3. You can say this is the stock item which needs to be delivered once again. To deliver the goods, once again we can pass the delivery note. Then sales bill pending. Whatever goods we actually delivered can pass the entry. Especially for this 4G LG 4K Ultra, initial quantity we supplied 8, but at present we should bill only for 5 because 3 goods were rejected. Now we will create sales invoice. For the goods actually supplied, we need to issue a document to the customer which is known as the invoice. From our point of view, it is sales invoice. So how to create? Gateway of Tally voucher, directly press F8 from your keyboard. So voucher, press F8 from your keyboard or F8 sales button from the right hand side list. On 2nd July, we will prepare the bill. Party name, novelty. Now here you have to select the challan. If you are sold, if you have delivered the goods, those were rejected. Again, second challan will also come over here. Enter, enter, enter. Party details, I'm keeping them as it is. So press Ctrl A. See, everything will get displayed. Galaxy, press enter. Here tracking number will be challan number, order number, Shastri Road, how many pieces actually delivered, everything get reflected. MI, again challan number, other things comes automatically. See, As we actually delivered only 5 pieces, it is showing 5 pieces. So, okay. Enter, enter, enter. After total, it goes to second screen. Here, you have to give new reference. New reference will be, I will not put 2 over here. Here also you can modify the sales voucher to enter the number at the over instead of this automatic numberings. So I am entering invoice number 01, giving the due dates of 30 days, being invoice raised. Again, we can go to display more reports. We need to check whether any sales order is outstanding or sales bill is pending. Everything we need to check. So at present, no bill is outstanding, is no bill is pending. Next is, if we have we have created the sales invoice, and after that the goods returned by the customer, what we will do? We will pass the credit note. See, if the goods returned by the customer before the invoice, we pass rejection in voucher. And if the invoice gets created and then goods gets rejected, in that case we need to create credit note. This is the difference between these two things. If any goods or stock is returned by the customer after invoice, credit note is issued. It is a document giving detailed information about the stock that gets rejected. And how to create it? Gateway of Tally, voucher, F10, credit note, Alt F6 is the shortcut key. So let's start entering the voucher. This is a other type of voucher, credit note. Select it from the list, enter. Credit note issued on 2nd July. Party name is, again, each and every voucher you can configure, you can make alter the voucher for the manual numbering as we did for the delivery note. So you can do it, otherwise you can keep as it is. So as it is a credit note, there is no tracking number, just press Ctrl A. Here also party details, I am accepting Ctrl A. Ledger account. Now this is sales return ledger. Sales return. Sales return ledger. If you want to alter or edit or check that particular ledger, put your cursor on that sales ledger account and press Ctrl and enter at a time from your keyboard. Q comes on this ledger alteration screen. So sales return account, sales under sales account, inventory values should get affected, but this cost center question should be kept no, and a rest of the thing as it is. Suppose again one more 4G LG 4K Ultra HD gets rejected. There is no tracking number, no order number, and from which go down means comes to Shastri Road go down. One quantity gets rejected, and rate should be as per our invoice number. So rate was 35,600. Enter, and here, as it is a credit note, it will get attached with the invoice. So against reference will be our previous invoice, sales invoice. So the sales invoice amount will get reduced to credit notes amount extent. So being goods rejected by the customer. So sales invoice we have created, credit note we have created. Now We will check the reports. Stock summary, what we have in our stock, or here also you can have the Alt F5 for detailed information. I'm just selecting this specific product as we have several types of vouchers entered over here. We sold the goods and then after sales we get one more piece as a rejected item. So at present we have 12 pieces in our godown. Other reports can be go to check other reports, go to display more reports, statement of inventory, sales bill pending, nothing, sales order outstanding, group wise, yes, as initially we supplied the goods out of which 3 goods were returned. So there is sales order outstanding. We can supply them and can create another invoice also. So check stock summary, check sales order pending, check if any sales invoice is pending. And lastly, check the sundry debtors account to know the amount that we can receive from our customer. So how to check sundry debtors ledger? Go to display more reports, accounts book, ledger, and what is the name of our debtor? Novelty mobile Shopee. So actually we sold the goods of 4,35,500 and credit note was issued for 35,600. So debit credit, the effect is closing balance of rupees 3,99,900 rupees. This is the outstanding we must receive from the debtor. And if he receives the money, what type through which voucher we will pass the entry? Receipt voucher. Go to voucher. It's a F6. Suppose we receive money on 31st 7, from whom we will receive, the entry will be bank account debit to the debtor's account. So it is asking for the credit part first. So credit side will be the name of our customer, Novelty Mobile Shopee. See here also we can check the outstanding 3,99,000. Suppose we receive whole amount which is against the bill number so and so, debit, we received money in Axis Bank, enter, and that company gave online transfer the money. Okay, so no need to provide instrument number, bank name, from which bank we received. Suppose name of the bank of that customer is SBI Bank, being money received from customer, enter. So this is how we can receive money, we can check debtors ledger and check several reports. So in this class, we learn the whole sales cycle. We created sales order, then delivery note, rejections in, sales invoice, credit note, rejection from the receipt from the debtor. The most important is which voucher you will create for goods return. If the goods returned by the customer before invoice, we will pass rejection in voucher. If the goods returned by the customer after sales invoice, then we need to pass the credit note. These two vouchers are very important and should be selected properly. So go through the video, go through the whole assignment and practice the same. Thank you.